Let's jump to this next topic. We got some timcasts. Big news, everybody. I know our libertarian guests are really excited to hear. Meta has reinstated Trump's Facebook and Instagram with heightened penalties. Other public figures whose accounts are reinstated from suspensions related to civil unrest will also face similar penalties. But there it is, everybody. MAGA Man is back. Donald Trump can now post on Facebook and Instagram, and he should. And he should also be on Twitter. But,
will he? Or
I don't know, man. I think he's got a contract with Truth Social that says he can't for a certain period of time or something like that.
Doesn't he?
because I want to be clear,
Social?
Trump, his social media presence was by far my favorite thing about him. Like I loved his Twitter. I loved how he talked about.
You
John
don't
McCain.
say, Reed. You don't say.
I might have taken some.
You're kidding, right?
It's kind of like Tim was bringing up earlier with if he hadn't had his like weights. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he's a perfect guy. I'm not saying he's like Ron Paul or something. But if he did, if government
Ron Paul's a perfect guy, huh?
Yeah, well, not perfect, but he's the closest idea of a politician I can think of. But if he wasn't weighed down, if the government didn't government, it'd be super awesome. Yes, the incentives point a certain way, and like it was, if you like, for example, I think if like a Ron Paul got in office, I think it would probably be a similar thing. Either he'd take a ride down in Dallas, or he would end up, some way being tied down this way or that to where he wasn't really able to get the things he wanted done the same way Trump was. Because there's certain incentives in place when you start rocking the boat, it doesn't work out well usually.
Yeah, you got to have the American population rock the boat for you, and then you just make sure that you don't veto their changes when they rock it to where it needs to be rocked to. But if you go up there and try to become the president and make all the changes yourself, you're just an easy target.
I mean, I honestly don't have any faith at all in politics in general, but especially at a federal level. I think once you get down more local, you get more to where you can actually have results, even down to the individual. I think as an individual, you can make your life better more than you can fix the federal government.
You don't think Trump is perfect?
No.
Have you not seen his body when he's golfing?
Yeah.
It's true.
Very bigly.
He might be the most healthy president ever.
Too healthy,
The
actually.
healthiest.
Too healthy. Yeah, too good of health.
He had to
slow down,
fatten up for the role.
I do miss him. I'm glad that we're starting to see him more. And I mean, I just loved the comedic value he brought to everything.
It was so much fun.
He initiated Clown World.
So
really
much fun.
I want to meet him because I'm tired of talking about him like third person. Donald, come on the show. And what doesn't he own Truth Social? So how could he? Did he sign?
You
his
guys
own?
got to get my friend Eric Jackman on here. He does the perfect Trump impersonations. You got to check out Jackman Radio on Twitter.
Full
Everybody go follow.
in Trump.
Oh God,
he
Trump has seen him act as himself, and he approved of it. He had him come up on stage and congratulated him and everything. Phil's seen it. It's great.
It's a good Trump.
He's losing weight though. He's been getting in shape. So good on you, buddy.
Yeah, he's trying to emulate Trump's perfect health. So
awesome. So Tim, you were saying even as an owner of a company, you can
have contracts with yourself. So, I mean, I don't think he owns Truth Social 100%. I think they're a SPAC, so they have shareholders and stuff like that. And then in order to do this deal, if people are going to buy shares of this company, they need to know that Trump's not going to abandon it. Yep. So the company says,
to increase his own valuation, he made a deal that he wouldn't leave. He would.
But it's not just him. There's other people involved in the company who say, if we're going to do this, if we're going to work a company with you, you got to agree not to go to other platforms.